Hi, I'm Fran Game. I'm a consultant physician. I work in Derby, which is in the middle of the UK, and I run a diabetic foot service there, and I have done for many years. And welcome to this In Conversation with me. So I've got a list of questions here that I've been given to answer, and we've got about 5 minutes to answer them, I hope. So let's crack on and try and get through them. The first one is, do you think we have enough awareness of the impact of diabetic foot disease on health services and our patients? That's an interesting one. I think the answer is obviously no, otherwise we wouldn't have to have a global diabetic foot awareness week. I think part of the problem is that in many disease areas, our patients are vocal. They raise their own awareness, particularly maybe younger patients with diabetes, those who want technology. They know how to raise awareness on social media. They're very tech savvy and can get the message out there. And we know that our patients aren't in that category. And so we have to raise our voices for them to raise awareness of the human and financial cost of the diabetic foot. And so I'm really glad that we're all joining in today with this Diabetic Foot Awareness Week. So my next question is, what has been the biggest advance in the management of diabetic foot in your career? Well, this is a little bit of an odd answer, but I think it's actually access to the data. I think we know what to do. We need to do the basics: revascularization, debridement, local wound care, treatment of infection. But actually how we organize that is very different in different areas. And so if we have access to the data, which we're very fortunate to do in the UK with the National Diabetes Foot Audit, then we can look at where people are getting the best results. And we can look and see whether they're organizing their services differently and what we can do to make that difference. And in the National Diabetes Foot Audit, one of the top 5 measures that predicted outcome was actually organization of services and getting people to the experts quickly. And organization of services can be done quickly. Reorganization can be done. It's sometimes difficult to undo the risk factors for a diabetic foot presentation, but we can reorganize the services and we can do that really quickly. So I think for me, having the data has been the biggest advance. So we can actually use the data to drive better service development. So what has been the biggest challenge? Just that, actually, being able to use the data, or even before we had the data, to say to those who organize and pay for health services, this is the way it needs to be done. We have to have a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary foot team, because that's the best way of getting the best outcomes for our patients, and to be able to convince those that pay for the organisation and commission services that is actually the right way forward. Would I choose the same career again? Oh, in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I love every moment of my day with the patients. I think it's a real privilege to be let into their lives, and to learn from them and support them through some of the most difficult times of their lives. Absolutely. I have no doubt about what I would do again if I had the choice. I might even start a little bit earlier. So question 5, what makes me happy? I love walking. I love walking in the English countryside, particularly at this time of year. It's autumn, the leaves are changing colour. It's absolutely stunning. But every time I do, I remember how fortunate I am to have 2 legs, 2 functioning legs, that gives me the ability to wander wherever I want without fear of ulceration, or just having that ability to go out in the fresh air and do that exercise. I know I'm fortunate, and I really enjoy doing it. So that's my 5 questions. I hope you found my answers interesting. Happy Diabetic Foot Awareness Week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.